Today I'm trying to show you how I edit my skin on my newborn babies. Here is Christian Nathaniel, and as you see, he was a little bit older, around 21 days, and he needed a little bit of skin retouching. And I will show you how I do it. I'm sure there are lots of ways, but this is how I do it. So pretty much I go to my spot healing tool brush, and what I do, I just remove this little dots. You can make your this dot a little bit bigger if you go on those square brackets. If you push on those square brackets, then you'll go bigger or smaller. And let's see if it's this size. Pretty much, you do it, go all over the place. And you'll have to do it smaller in some places, where like this, closer to the lips, closer to the edge of his face. Like this, you see, it doesn't work, so we go back, which is Command Option Alt Z, because, or what you can do, if you go in your history, you can go back a step, and like you see here, before and after, before and after. Again, we continue to do a bit more on this. I can see a blotch in there. Then I'm pretty happy with it. Then what I do, it's also I remove the reds a bit. So I do have an action from Kelly Brown, and is reduce the reds, correct the reds, lighten skin reds. This one, and I just play it up. Usually I go to 40%, 30-40% opacity, and I go around the area. You have to make sure that you're on white, so you are painting with white on black. And I will show you in a second. So I remove the threads around his face a bit, and if you see, just slightly bit. You can increase this if you want, but it's in there. And then after that I flatten the image, which is Shift Command E. Again, Shift Command E. The next one, what I do is I use frequency separation, and this is an action from Phlearn. If you go on his YouTube channel, you can ask him to send you that action, and pretty much you just follow his comments. And what I have to do is to go on this first layer, and with a lasso tool you go around your area where you want to work, avoid hair, and you have to, I can't see his face, well, you can see right here, I will go crazy and it becomes like really dark. So you have to use your common sense where you think that looks okay, and I think it's a little bit too much, so you still want to leave that texture on. And then the trick with this is to avoid the edges. And I did a shortcut, keyboard shortcut. If you don't know how to do keyboard shortcuts, let me know and I will do a tutorial for that too. I'm at the beginning with my tutorial, so don't shoot me. And like I said, I have a key shortcut on my computer, and I put it as Alt Command and a letter in there, so you can put whatever you want. And if you go Command D, you deselect. So if we are going right now, this is before and this is after, before and after, before and after. You can do your image smaller so you can see from distance how it looks. Let me close this here. But you can see what a big, huge difference makes. And then if you see, I flattened my image, which is Shift Command E. And if you want to do any other changes and little changes, I use my cloning tool for skin, like 10%. If I saw any creases like here, this one I like it, so it's not too bad, but you see I have a light spot in there which I like to remove, not to be so distracted. And I have a little bit of shadow in there, and I remove those shadows. Yeah, so pretty much that's the only thing what I do to my skin, and I think it looks good. If you have any trouble, let me know. I can do another tutorial, and we take it again from scratch. And but let me show you before and after. That's how we started, that's how it looks. There is a little bit more work into skin. I go and I make his eyes a little bit pop and the lips a little bit more reddish and some blush in his cheek. But pretty much on this image I won't do more than that because he looks cute as it is. Yeah, so if you want other tutorials, let me know and I will do it for you. See you next time.